Hey, what's up everyone? Damien here from Driving Safely at Janice Driving School. So today guys, what we're going to do is we're just going to give you a slight showing of how to pull off. So as you guys are aware, there's a certain procedure that we use in order to pull off that ensures that we avoid rolling. When done correctly, this is a very effective method and has proven to work most, if not all of the time. So as long as we do it correctly, this is a sure-proof way of making sure that you don't roll on the day of your test. Alright, so what we're gonna do, as we should all know, when approaching a stop, I'm just gonna try and get some of that sunlight out of the way. I'm gonna close the window. Alright, so when we are performing a pull-off, one thing we should know by now is already that when the car comes to a complete stop, first thing you need to do is make sure you pick up your handbrake, put the car in neutral. Then of course you'll do your checks. You'll do your check 1, which is basically just the far back left of your back window. So that's 1, 2, your left hand side mirror, 3, and the way that we instruct is when we get to 3, because it's in line with the gears, we tend to say 1, 2, 3, select. That way you don't forget to put your car into gear. So you check 1, 2, 3, select first gear. In order to select your gear, all you do is just simply push your clutch pedal, which is the pedal on the far left. You push it all the way in till the bottom, till it can't go anymore. Your gear lever, push all the way to the left and up, then you'll be in first gear. Once you've done that, you check your side mirror to your right, which is number 4, and you check your back window back there, which is 5. Once you've done your 5-point check, your car's in gear. We're gonna then start our pull-off. So in order to start our pull-off, I'm just gonna give a little bit of petrol, just enough so we can hear the car. Just enough so we can hear the car. And now, one thing that we get asked a lot, I put this in the previous video as well, is our pupils tend to ask us, how many revs do we need to rev the car up to? And you know, like I say guys, there is no specific amount of revs that you can rev a car up to. Different cars have different engine sizes, different engine capacities, they work in different manners. So some cars you might have to rev it to 1,000, some cars you might have to rev it to 4,000, 5,000, you never know. So when pulling off, this method applies to basically all cars, especially on a straight or a slight bit of an uphill. You just want to give enough petrol so you can hear your car. Once you've done that, you keep your petrol at that exact same place, guys. You do not move your foot. Don't move your foot out, because then the petrol's going to drop. Don't give more petrol, because then the car's just going to over rev. Keeping in mind that now your clutch is still in, so the car's not going to go anywhere. And as long as your handbrake is all the way up, doesn't matter how far you pull that clutch out, the car should not move. If it does move, you need to get your handbrake cable checked out and things. But as long as your clutch pedal is in, the car will not move. You can rev as much as you want. You can rev to, you can over rev, you can put 7,000. My car does 7,000. You can rev as much as you want, 7,000 RPM. The car's not going to go anywhere. As long as your clutch pedal is still in, the car's not moving. So once you've given just enough revs, just so that you can hear the car, you then begin to bring your clutch pedal out slowly. Millimeter by millimeter, guys. You just want to pull it out slowly. And I'm hoping you'll be able to see this in the rear window there. But so what we're doing, guys, is we're just pulling our clutch out to a point where we can feel that the car drops. And as you pull the clutch pedal out, you'll feel the car drops a little bit more and more and more. Explaining, I'm going to show you guys exactly what I mean when we say pulling off and etc. What you need to do with your petrol in your clutch. So as you can see, guys, over here, we've got our acceleration, got our brake pedal, and we've got our clutch pedal. Alright, so as explained, first thing you want to do is put your clutch in all the way, select your first gear, so you're just going to the left and all the way up. Gonna just give a little bit of petrol, just so that you can hear the car's engine. There we go, you can hear the engine there. Once you've done that, you pull your clutch out slowly. Pull it out very, very, very slowly. And guys, if you don't feel that the car drops, you'll feel the revs will drop. So one of the two. Okay, you hear, there we go, there's the revs dropping. See, now the car wants to die. Alright, so once we're at that point, guys, again, all you do is you simply put down your handbrake and the car will begin to move. As the car moves, you start to release your clutch a little bit more, and the car will then continue to move. At this point, you want your foot completely off the clutch, you put it on the block to the left, and you just give a little bit of petrol to keep the car moving. Alright guys, so basically that video is going to conclude everything we've just been through. So that's just a summary as to how you guys can practice a sure way to pull off without rolling. Alright guys, so just going to cover it again. I've been exaggerating this in the video a lot, repeating myself a lot. The reason why we do this is because this is one of the biggest methods that we use to teach. We call it parrot method? I think it's called parrot method. Basically, you just repeat yourself to a point where your pupil only hears your voice inside the head, and then they'll remember it. I don't know, it works guys. Okay, so I'm just going to repeat myself a lot. So repeating that again. So what you want to do is just make sure your handbrake is up, car is in neutral, clutch goes all the way in till the bottom, your gear lever all the way to the left and all the way up. You've selected first gear. Then give just a little bit of petrol so that you can hear the engine. Once you've got that, you bring the clutch out slightly until you feel that the car drops. Once you feel that it drops or the revs drop, you then just put your handbrake down and the car will begin to move. If it does not begin to move, guys, like I said, as the handbrake goes down, you just simply release the clutch a little bit more, and as the car's moving, just give a little bit more petrol, and as it's moving, clutch comes out more and the car will eventually pull off, and then you just give more petrol to keep the car moving. Alright guys, so that will basically be it for today's video. I hope that this video was very informative and very helpful to you guys. If there is anything else that you guys want me to do a video on that you need help with or explanation or basically any guidance on, please do leave it in the comment section guys. Kind of running out of ideas now to make videos on, so just leave it in the comment section. I'll see what I can do to basically get you guys a video to show you or guide you guys a bit on something. And yeah guys, that's going to be it from Driving Safely at Janus Driving School. Please keep in mind guys, we're still running that promotion, so still giving away free lessons. Based on the previous video, no one's come back to me. I've had one person that wants free lessons. Guys, come on, this is like 1,250 rands worth of free lessons. Okay, so again guys, all you have to do is just subscribe to the channel, share the channel, send me your name, email address, contact number, and the area of which you reside in, and you're going to the draw guys. We're doing this on Tuesday, so 2 days left to get your submissions in. Otherwise that one person's going to be the lucky person. Alright, so guys, that's all for today. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day and your week, and drive safely and don't skip any red robots.